this ballpark.
I would know was off the sign where it says Raiders for tickets, 1-800-RAIDERS.
So here's Perez. Perez, center field, hit very well. Venable on the move. Venable dives and he makes the catch. A game-saving catch. And that'll end the inning.
Unreal.
What a play by Will Venable to send this game to the 13th.
Talk about full extension. Holy smokes, what a play.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 9, a no-hitter in the balance. Dodge, check swing, it gets away! Here comes Stanton! It's a no-hitter! Henderson Alvarez! Miami wins it! One of the strangest finishes you'll ever see results in the 5th no-hitter in Marlin history. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter coming from the on-deck circle?
A strike away and out away is Homer Bailey. Ground ball to third. Frazier gloves. Throw to first, and Homer Bailey, for the 2nd time in his major league career, has tossed a no-hitter.
A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Reds and the Phillies, next on the show. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Central leading Cincinnati Reds and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see here's a couple of guys that have gotten off to really good starts so far number-wise. Both pitching with a lot of confidence right now, and I expect their good starts to continue, and I think this could be a low-scoring game.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 19 comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So Peavy able to retire the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Zach Kozart will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Just getting started here in Philly. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, they can't put him away as he delivers a shot into left center. That should be good enough for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe.
You'll see here, the two outfielders converge out there, but neither one can cut this thing off. And he's under a full head of steam, so he makes it into third base with a 1-out triple.
Joey Votto will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. And here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there. And I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone. And I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Brown retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Home half of inning number 1 as the leadoff hitter digs in to start things out.
Center fielder, number 19.
And here's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Here's a swing and a line drive toward the gap in left center, and he may very well have extra bases to start the home first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, 1 for 5 on Wednesday. And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And this will be fouled away. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Chase Utley will stride in for the first time. He homered back in Wednesday's ball game. Throw over to first. Smart to keep an eye on it. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Ludwig will make the play for route number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much. That runner has to retreat back to first base.
Ryan Howard will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Heisey will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Todd Frazier will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Batting 7.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. On good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
I'm not sure how this one's going to be scored. This was going to be a dicey proposition trying to get that guy at second base. And as you see, not only is that throw to second late, but the return throw to first is late as well. So they're not going to get anybody.
Brian Pena is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate back on Wednesday. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Lined hard to center field. Ludwig is there, and he has it for the first out.
Yeah, this game's unfair sometimes. If this ball's 20 feet to the left or right, he's got a lead-off double or maybe even more. Instead, though, this finds a center fielder's glove for the first out of the inning.
Dominic Brown will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away.
This is just proving that you don't always have to strike guys out to be successful. That's a good job of changing up on a guy, and that means he's gotten the first 2 outs here on just 3 pitches.
Marlon Byrd will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Come on now, Philly.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Latos will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Fouled straight back. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. Fouled straight back. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. One away here to begin the third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Brandon Phillips will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oh, and this goes right past him. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a three-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of errors. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Zach Cozart will dig in. A triple in his first plate appearance of the ball game. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 1-0 game.
And I hope he's all right out there because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And Peavy starts him with a changeup, 0-1. For Cozart, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Jay Bruce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 for the Reds on this swing by Zach Cozart. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Reds. Kobayashi makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Jake Peavy is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike one.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
2 pitches out of the strike zone and 2 failures to get the bunt down. Now what are they going to do 0-2?
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Latos has to go to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Yeah, the third time's a charm there. Now, after he fails on the first 2 attempts, they leave the bunt on here 0-2, and this time he's able to finally get it down. I bet he's breathing a sigh of relief.
Number 19 will take his cuts now. Swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And this is going to be a double play. How about that? Chris Heisey will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Here's Peavy back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with the good pitch. It's 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Ryan Ludwig is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And there's ball 1.
What game are you watching, Blue?
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Bird will camp under this one, and the inning is over. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mining played now. It's 1-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Heisey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The second baseman, number 26.
So one away here with the bases empty, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. 6th home run on the season for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Brian Pena will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Pitcher number 55,
Matt Latos will dig in. He popped out his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Up with it is Rollins. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here. Brandon Phillips will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hit hard to the right. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Dominic Brown will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
left fielder, Dominic Brown.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three, as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there, and then get the putout down at first.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. This just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Cody Ashe will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Jake Peavy will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. But this is a big time chance.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, you know that old saying, anybody with a bat in his hand is dangerous. And sure enough, it's the pitcher that comes through here, and he drives in too.
Number 19 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing, and he pops him up over near second. Cozart is under it. 2 gone.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Runner at first, and the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Zach Cozart will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Joey Votto will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And strike 3 called, and I think Jake will take that call. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate, but was he right? Show track says, yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Jay Bruce is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Runners off for second. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Seventh inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Chris Heisey will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Chris.
Here's PV back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. The pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Todd Frazier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. And there's the good fastball from PV as Jake gets ahead here 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Fouled back. And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now. PV set. Now the pitch. Hard hit to third. Utley for one. And looks like one's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Brian Pena will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit, one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies lead this one 3-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Manny Parra will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Bourgeois is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ball game. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Marlon Byrd will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Cody Ashe will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Runner goes for second. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Jake Peavy will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. In the dirt, and now let's see. And 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jason Bourgeois will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch to him. And this is fouled straight back. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Brandon Phillips will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Zach Cozart will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just their 4th hit of the ball game, but this is one of their better swings they've had all game long, and winds up going for a double.
Joey Votto will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change here, as that'll be all tonight for Jake Peavy. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Jay Bruce is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Sam LeCure is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sam LeCure.
Number 19 will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 19.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, perfect start to the inning here. He's already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking maybe a ground ball single, but he gives him a lot more than that. Drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Jimmy Rollins will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Chase Utley will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw to first, and Utley's retired, 2 gone.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Ryan Howard will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Chris Heisey will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the All-Star Jonathan Papelbon. And this ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
When you're holding a slim 2-run lead, this is not the time you want to be allowing the leadoff man to reach on an error. Now, he's going to have to really bear down and try and get himself a ground ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 19 comes on now, and he has it one down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Jack Hanahan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this is low, ball one. The victory would be Jake Peavy's if the lead holds for him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gets out in front of the fastball there as this is hit sharply to the right side, and it'll get on through for a one-out hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Brian Pena will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Brown will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jason Bourgeois will stand in as their last chance now. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Full count, 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with two away.
And that's an important factor.
Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Another patented Papelbon performance here as he comes in to get the final 3 outs. That's going to earn him a save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound. Jake Peavy. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Phillies win this one 3-1. Good night from Philly.
The loss goes to Matt Latos. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.